And we are live, Attitude Era Podcast. I'm King HP, you know what I'm saying, known as Mr. Sippable. I ain't even got nothing to sip. Uh, we got Gamage, you know what I'm saying. I
Man,
ain't got it. I got a lot to do, and a little time to do it.
yeah,
SmackDown. You want to talk about the elephant in the room? I mean,
yeah, might as well.
yeah, right. The passing of Hulk Hogan tonight. We get the honor, uh, the segment, the 10 bell salute. And how did you feel about it, Gamage? I think they did him justice, but I thought more could have been done. But I don't think it was bad.
I feel the same. I think they did a good job. They got the legends that I believe they were able to get. It's not going to
Right.
be everybody that they can get, unfortunately. Um, it hurt seeing Jimmy Hart, man. He was really breaking down.
Yeah, I think Hulk passing. I think is anyone passing is bad, but Hulk is. I mean, Jimmy Hart has known this man for a long time, and it seems out of the blue. I don't know who behind the scenes, but you know, him and Jimmy Hart were kind of on the road together doing some things. You saw they came out on Netflix together. We started seeing them with the beer promo a little bit
Yeah,
together. So them being linked back together and then the passing, I think it just, when you get close to somebody at the end, you might have been close before, but then you're like doing the tours, doing the shows. It's that much more painful. Um, and man, Jimmy Hart has seen a lot of wrestlers pass, a lot. Uh,
yeah.
so
How
yeah,
old?
I think
I want to see how old he is actually. Let me see.
yeah, and that would be interesting to see if you can pull that information up. Because they got Hogan. Hogan is
Yeah,
71.
I got it. He's 81.
He's 81.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Every day you got to take every day and cherish it. Um, I said the thing about what up. Salute to Vinny in the chat. Salute to Dennis Legendary in the chat. What up? What up? What up, Vinny? Um, I think what I think I expected was more wrestlers, but maybe I'm wrong for that because I see now Chelsea Green has apologized for speaking on Hogan, and now you have this huge divide. Hogan is a huge divide for people. You have people honoring him for what he did for the company and the sport of professional wrestling, and just being an overall icon. Then you have those that are not going to see past the racist rant that he had and some of the things that follow. But I mean, primarily it goes back to that rant. They are not past that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the divide?
I mean, it was expected to happen. I
Hmm.
can't speak on if people shouldn't feel a way about it. I feel like if you do feel a way about it, you have every right to. Where I stand
Right.
personally is I'm not looking at the negative. I don't like to speak down on the dead. The man's gone.
Right.
So all I'm going to do is respect what he did for wrestling. And that's as far as it goes for me.
Hey, I gotta agree with you on that. I feel pretty similar, and I'll leave it there because we did a Hulk Hogan video. We also have a Hulk Hogan double up, which I think is even crazier now when you look back and you really want to get some insight into it. But speaking about Smack, oh, and there's a great tribute. Go on WWE, go on their Twitter, go on their website. They actually did a really good video. So if you're looking at his legacy and like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna try to remember the good times because that's what I do for any death. I can think of a lot of bad things people have done. And I've never been to two I have never been to a funeral where they just speak on the negative. So I wouldn't start today doing that, right? I just don't see it. Especially someone, regardless of whatever he may whatever he said. I mean, we've heard the tapes and all that stuff, but I looked up to as a kid. Like that's just straight. That's my childhood. You know what I'm saying? From the rock and wrestling to Suburban Commando and No Holds Bar movies and all that. So, yeah, absolutely. Salute to WWE for saying, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna go about doing it." 10 bell salute. We are not gonna shy away from this. So I definitely respect the WWE for doing that.
Yeah.
Now my thoughts on SmackDown, bro. I wasn't pleased. I'm sorry. I thought this SmackDown was super weak. You had no. I made a comment about this on one of these pods this week where you have these guys who kind of carry the company, and they're your cornerstones, right? These are the cornerstones. When you go into big PLEs, the big pay per views, these are the guys who either go in as champion or they're challenging for championship. In between, you have the other guys, right? I think your cornerstones. It's clear. It's night and day. I don't want to hear about merch because no one disputes who the cornerstones are. The cornerstones of the WWE currently is like Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. Uh, I would say Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? It'd be those guys. So when you see SmackDown with not much action from these guys, it gets okay. We're gonna give the mid tier guys and the lesser non cornerstones. I just thought the lesser non cornerstones didn't didn't really hold up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it held up. I get it. We got a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. We got some words from Cody. We got Jelly Roll and who Jelly Roll and Logan Paul seem to be the driving force of their segment. I need some of these cornerstones to come out as we're 1 week away from SummerSlam. Secondly, this is probably going to be one of your biggest SmackDowns because of the unfortunate passing. So you're going to draw eyes, or people are going to not tune in, but they're going to tap in later to see what happened. And not much happened. I honestly don't think much happened.
And that's the bottom line, because HP says so.
I think the best thing that we got out of the
Oh
show
man, what
was
happened? What happened? We glitching out?
oh
You glitching out.
oh I'm like, am I good or
Oh, okay, okay. Nah, yes, y'all are good. You know what I'm saying?
oh okay.
If you
No, I
know what
was
I
gonna
mean,
say
on my end, it might.
the best thing that probably came out of this show for me is the fact that we finally get a tag team championship match at SummerSlam. Like we finally get it on a PLE.
Right. I think it's gonna go on night two because night two has one less match than night one.
Yeah.
Night one has six. Night one has six matches and the most stars.
Yeah, we
There's
missed one. We missed Sami Zayn and
Karrion Cross. I
Karen
didn't even know
Cross
they added that to
in
SummerSlam.
our predictions. Yeah, we missed that one. So we ain't even gonna count it. But yeah, it was I mean, like you said, there's a lot of eyes was gonna be on this tonight because of we wanted to see how they was gonna handle Hulk.
Yeah, and
I'm sure that opening segment did crazy numbers.
yeah. I think if it didn't, it one of two things: either it did crazy numbers or those internet numbers gonna be crazy. Either or both.
Through the roof.
Both.
I watched it 10 times myself. And I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was seeing who was on stage. Then you just kind of start noticing things. And shout out to Sergeant Slaughter. Out of all the names we mentioned on our Hogan episode, we didn't even mention Sarge.
Sarge is funny because Sarge I seen an interview with him talking about some Hogan stuff and how he was a heel and when they was going to WrestleMania 7. So salute to Sergeant Slaughter. It's you know why it's hard to think back, man, because again, a lot of people have passed and you're like, geez, you don't want to get one wrong. You say someone passed and they didn't, they're like, hey, I'm still
Right.
here.
Yeah, I
But
think I know y'all probably spoke on it, but I thought that was
yeah, we did.
very, very well done. Shout out to Triple H and them for putting that together. That was fine. I was in a kitchen cutting onions, boy. I was and the
Yeah,
crowd. The crowd was very respectful. I thought it was gonna be a few people may try to. get their
Like
clickbait
Huckle, yeah.
moments. And nah, it was very respectful, man. So shout out to the wrestling community. I know a lot of people feel how you feel, but you know, you that a part of all of our childhoods died. No matter how you feel in the moment now, that's a big blow. And yeah, so shout out to the wrestling fans and that crowd for being respectful, and the WWE for putting on a great 10 bell count for Hulk.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna swing back to these tag matches, right? I'm a little it took a lot to get Montez and oh man, my brain just went out the window. But it took a
Angelo
lot for me to get the Street
Dawkins.
Profits, thank you. Uh
You know
on a
what would
PLE
really
one.
piss me off if they finally get a PLE match and they drop their titles.
No, no, they ain't got the titles. They ain't got
Who
the
don't
titles. The
have it?
Wyatts are champs.
Oh, that's I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm
Yeah, yeah, the
bugging.
Wyatts are champs.
Yeah, I'm
The
bugging. See,
Wyatts
I
are champs.
forgot that. I forgot that fast. The Wise was champ. I'm so tuned out of the Wise Six, bro.
So
And you
yeah,
know what really made me mad? During the Hogan tribute, why is Bo Dallas up there in his mask? Like they find ways to kill their characters. And Tommaso Ciampa, you could have put a shirt on. Like they find ways to kill the characters some kind of way. Uncle Howdy should have not been up there in the mask. If it was Kane, we get it. We know Kane, but we know you Bo Dallas.
because Kane, there's a difference of being the character. Like Kane is the character,
Right.
but you are Bo Dallas. You
You're
have
Bo
come on.
Dallas.
You're. It's like
Yeah, my
Finn Balor coming out there as the demon.
like
Why?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Why? Why didn't you just
yeah,
come
I'm
out there as
bugging. I
Finn
see.
Balor?
I forgot that Y6 even had the titles that quick. Because I'm so used to
Yeah.
they're not a part of my wrestling brain.
So I'll say this too. Um, they have fumbled the Wyatt Six so bad out of the earth, and it's like I know someone's gonna crucify me. Maybe in the comments, they're the champions. What do you mean, bro? They're cold as hell. Nikki Cross has he had a match yet? She pulled the ref out tonight to save the title and caused this huge melee.
The
Like
Y6 should not
what?
be needing outside interference because of what their characters are. But then again, we don't know what the characters are.
We don't see them. I mean, we got them. Okay, they won the championship out of nowhere. Out of every team so the Street Profits could lose to, I didn't have the Wyatt Six in my bingo card. Cool. Okay. Yes, surprise me.
And the Profits deserved a lot better, bro. They had a hell of a title run, a SmackDown championship title run, and they deserved a lot better for their title run.
So going into SummerSlam, it's a 6-man tag team TLC match with the Wyatts, DIY, Fraxium, Andrade, and Ray Phoenix, the Street Profits, and I forgot one. I'm gonna give it to you right now. And Motor City Machine Guns. That's your six.
I didn't even
That's
know
the
they were
six.
still signed to the company.
Wyatt, Wyatt Six, DIY, Fraxium, Andrade and Ray Phoenix, Street Profits, Motor City Machine Guns. 6-man tag team TLC match at SummerSlam. I don't think it's. I think it's. I think it'll be good,
It's
but
gonna
I
be a
think it'll be
spot
slow.
fest. And you know with that comes potential risk. So
Yeah, I also don't know who. I don't even know if I'm super
I
interested in
don't
this match.
is it one team in at one time? Is it tornado where everybody's in? Like
No, I think this is just once they ring that bell, it's just
melee.
whomever, wherever, melee, man, pandemonium, as JR used to say,
I think they really
and I
trying
think
to draw numbers for SummerSlam and just say, hey, everybody we got, let's put them on the card.
it's funny you say that, right? Funny you say that. So this is why I was saying night one has all singles matches. Dominic and AJ, Jacob and Solo, Becky and Lyra, Naomi,
Give me
Io,
that
Rhea, which is not a
Becky.
singles, and then John and Cody. And after you add this match, that's a lot of people because night two has 3 different type of tag team matches. Raquel and Roxanne versus Bliss and Flair. Gunther CM Punk, Randy and Jelly Roll versus Drew and Logan. They also have Roman and Jay versus Braun. And then you got Tiffany Stratton Jade, Sami Zayn carrying Cross. Yeah, Sami Zayn
That's
carrying Cross.
bro.
So that's the
That's a lot.
I ain't hyped for this. I'm not hyped for this. I low key mad. I bought
You
them
know
tickets for
what? We
SummerSlam.
know I listen to a lot of rap music, right? A lot of albums, and the thing about things that make a good rap album a bad rap album is the way that it's synced, the way that you put together your playlist, and the flow of things. Bro,
Right.
one night of all tag matches is crazy. That's a lot.
I wouldn't mind it if it was a PLE based on tag matches, something like
Even
that.
that, because we're going to see a lot of the same things, is what I'm saying. I mean, you can't do but so much in a tag match.
I also think the only one out of this that really has to me any none of them have any. I mean, Roxanne, Raquel, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, they've been going back and forth for a couple months, but no emotional tie-in. No emotional tie-in. People want to see Roman. This is not the match I wanted.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. This is not the match I wanted. Roman Reigns is in the middle of the card somewhere on a random night at SummerSlam. I
Yeah, Mike,
win at
that's what
SummerSlam.
I'm saying. When you have a lot, when you have tag, like the tag thing is a lot, but when you have that many bodies in the ring, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
It is. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. There's 18 superstars on night two with one, two, three, with six matches.
It's a
Well,
lot,
night
bro.
two. Or is that night two? Night one. I'm sorry. That's night one, it says. That's night
Know what
one.
it could be? It could be, we've been talking about TKO and their money. They could be like, yo, if you on this roster, you need to be wrestling.
That part. Right? Like, you might be right. You might be, hey, man. Because we heard all the rumblings in the last, like, 2 months, especially the last 6 weeks with Ron Killings. Remember, they got rid of him. Then they started talking about Roman's contract and other people's WWE might be like, all right, we gotta get you right. I think you're right. You
Bro,
gotta get these guys
you
involved.
work here? Go do some work. That's what they say. You work here? Go do some work. Go break
Sami
down
Zayn
some
carrying
boxes in the
Cross.
back or something. Go warm up some chicken and catering. Do something.
You know what I heard tonight? Joe Tessitore said it, and it blew my mind. Roxanne Perez is on her fifth PLE this year. It's the seventh month of
She
the
been
year.
working. She been working.
Yeah,
Roxanne Perez is set up to do a nice Liv Morgan battle when she comes back. The starter storyline. They may not jump right into it, but it's just the undercooking
Oh,
because they've been using her.
I could see them getting right to it though. I could see them getting right to it because people gonna want to see Liv.
Chelsea Green shares she will be
yeah.
stepping away from social media for a little bit. You seen that notification?
Cause
It just popped up. You know why? Because the Hulk Hogan thing.
she's a real man. The Hulk Hogan tribute song is on the way too, so I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. I rock with
I
Hulk.
say this:
Vinny,
people got to stand on people
Vinny,
got to stand on.
Vinny Andretti. I said it.
I'm waiting for that comment to pop up. I'm looking at the screen any second. The green name. You know what I'm saying? Let me put some. But no. And Mike McCullough, salute to you, brother. I see you in the chat. He's talking about that 6-man TLC match. I ain't gonna lie.
And
A lot.
and that's it's not just wrestlers. It's tables, ladders, and chairs involved in this also. That's another thing. People they gonna go for it, bro. Yeah.
Back in those Dudley's, the triple threat TLC matches. That was a lot. It was a lot. You adding three more teams. The whole tag team division is over there, except for the what's those teams? The Warlords, the War Raiders. Yeah, the War
Yeah.
Raiders. You know what I'm saying? The
Eric and
Usos and
Ivar.
that's that. Yeah, yeah. I don't
It's
know.
gonna look like
Again,
anarchy
I
in the
hope by
ring. That's what it's gonna look like.
They probably trying to introduce a new match type for WWE 2K25.
Salute. Actually, yeah, I don't know what your stance is on the Hulk thing. I just, at the end of the day, I'm if a wrestling legend, he's more than a legend. You got plenty of legends. There's only a couple of people that can stand next to Hulk, and that's these Rushmore people. Like, I get it, but at the end of the day, I looked up to him as a kid. Everybody in this chat did. You know what I'm saying? You know, someone say they didn't. It's because you were probably born in 2007.
You cannot like what he said, but you liked what he did. That's
Yeah,
it.
I,
That's it. And
and
I've
that's it.
seen
And
too
that's
many
what
bad takes. I've seen too many corny jokes. Like, move around. Like, it's okay. You can feel how you feel, but it's okay.
I also won't disrespect the dead. I was raised not to do that, so I will always keep that cool. I also watch a lot of people have a lot to say, but I'll be like, I don't want to get super into it because I think a lot of people are reverse minded and have no brains. They'll listen to music and everything else that is derogatory to their own people. Their
Future
own
told you to
people.
take the mask off and pop Percocet. Hogan told you to take your vitamins and say your
You
prayers.
know what I'm
What are we
saying?
talking about?
I I want people to keep that same energy for the things that are detrimental to your own communities. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get irate when anything happens in your
I mean, look,
community.
if we're
You
going
know what
that
I'm saying?
route, if we're going that route, people still listen to R. Kelly.
I'll go other routes too. Like I've been all over the planet, and I know there's countries that people will definitely say the same thing Hulk Hogan said, but yet they watch anime. I have no problem with it. Supporting cultures that would never support them. So I'd be like, all right, I get it. I'm not gonna get super into Hogan. I'm not gonna sing his
Bro, people
praises.
say stuff all the time. Personally, I don't. I understood what he was saying. It's just the way he said it. You know what I'm saying? It's. But nobody wants to have a real, true, honest conversation about it. So we not gonna have it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Because if you're not gonna
All I
talk
do
real
is
about it, don't talk about it. Because I'm sure you
I'll
have
say
said
this.
something crazy that people would cancel you for. But guess what? You're just not Hulk Hogan.
I'll say this. I'll celebrate the wrestling because no one will be wrestling ain't gonna be where it's at without Hulk Hogan. There's no denying that. And as an 8-year-old kid, I mean, that's like a part of your childhood that dies. It's just like the next one for me is like Zach Morris. Now on a global level, I don't think there's too many more icons of that magnitude left. Michael Jackson is gone. Michael Jordan is probably the next one. Michael Jordan. That's
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a weird thing, but we also gotta really understand that it's okay to have real life heroes that you personally know and not people you don't know. Like my uncle is one of my personal heroes, superheroes in life, and what he did just as a person and as a man. So a lot of times we look up to people we don't know personally, and when you find out things, your feelings is hurt. A lot of people feelings are hurt. That's what it really is, and
You
they
know,
don't won't
bro,
say
my feelings was hurt when I heard that shit.
it.
Let's not get around it. I'm not gonna make excuses for him, but when I don't disrespect the dead,
Nah.
and I'm not going, especially when it's
Yeah,
fresh.
it's a lot of corny jokes and memes and come on,
Yeah,
man. And guess what? There have been wrestlers who have killed people. There have been wrestlers who have sexually assaulted people. There have been wrestlers who done a lot of things and people don't say nothing about it. So we ain't gonna be fair across the board. We just not gonna have the conversation. I'm always down to have the honest conversations if it's an honest conversation.
Well, that's fine.
But if it's not an honest conversation, that's just somebody trying to talk to convince themselves that they're right. And I'm not with that. I'm a straight shooter. Y'all should know that about me by now. If anybody gets canceled from this podcast for something leaking that they said, it's 100% going to be me.
Yeah, I think Daddy Hunter has it because it's a very fine line. I don't even want to go too far over it because she has it right there. Like Hulk good, Terry bad. Like, yep,
Like I said in our chat, it's
that's
intriguing
yep,
and it's interesting. This is going
yep.
to be talked about. Tupac said he's going to be more talked about in death than in life. Hulk Hogan's the same exact thing, but this is going to go on forever. The debate.
I think he's the new standard because I mean, first of all, there's not too many people like you say Tupac, you say Michael Jackson, you can say those cultural icons that are you know what I'm saying. There's not too many of them to be honest.
And I saw
Not too
something
many. There's
today
a lot
that
of
said
celebrities, but
Brooke Hogan found out through her dad from her husband because she stopped talking to Hulk in 2023, and that puts it in perspective for me that these Hulk had a family, people that loved him, things he was going through, and it's just man, these are just people at the end of the day, bro. Just people, and nobody's perfect. But I'm not excusing what
nah,
nobody
I,
said or what they done because you
yeah,
got to be held accountable. You got to be held accountable, but you should be able to get
I
off some shit in your crib.
I do think it's kind of crazy. Like, where did this tape come from? Where did the tape come from? But hey,
In
that's
the
a story for
words
another
of
day,
the
I guess.
great Marion Barry, and I'm gonna leave this alone. The mayor of DC, who was found in a hotel smoking crack with a prostitute, got reelected after that. The bitch set me up.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
Marion
it's
Barry said, not me. So
I I I think SummerSlam is. I'm gonna slide back to SummerSlam. I I'm looking at this card. That's where my eyes are right now, and I'm low key mad. I bought them tickets to go and fly up there for this shit. I am not drawn to this. I am not emotionally attached to anything. Maybe the Cody Cena I am, but I'll be happy for that. Punk and Gunther I think I'm going to be excited for. There's some matches that'll steal the show, but I'm looking at this shit and I'm thinking about my wallet just went through and how I still got to
oh yeah, you were gonna be out there.
yeah, and then I'm like, damn, which night should I go to?
I'm on the road every day next week, so I'm missing
Uh,
SummerSlam.
Night 2 is all
what
champion
about the
matches.
women's triple threat?
That's really what you want to
That's
see,
gonna steal the
HP.
show.
Do you want to see singles matches or tag team matches? That's your decision you got to make.
Single matches. I just peeped this too. Night 2 is all so on night 2 it's Dominic versus damn. They canceled him that fast, y'all. They got him.
They wasted no time.
They got my dog. Yo, whatever you
Oh damn, they got him too. Oh man.
yeah, I'm like, yo, I just don't know what happened to Archie for real though. But the night 2 is all championship matches. Dominic and AJ, Solo and Jacob Steel Cage, Becky and Lyra, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, John Cena, Cody Rhodes. I actually do want to see night 2. I misspoke. If I buy a ticket to one night, it's night 2. And
Yeah,
I'm
night two's not
assuming
bad.
that the tag team match on the night 1 has one more match. Hi, I'm streaming. Yeah, you can get popcorn. What are you doing here? Love you too, sweetie. Night 1 has 6 matches. Night 2 has 5 matches, all championship, and now we got the TLC. That's a good place to put it. I ain't gonna lie. Night 2 looks juicy. Night 2 looks juicy. Becky and Lyra, I'm not excited for that, but I followed the storyline, so okay. Naomi, Io, Ripley, that's my show stealer. I think that'll rock. I think that's I think that'll I think that'll rock. I think that's gonna be really good. Solo and Jacob, I don't think it'll be really good. It'll be a lot of interference, and then the question is Jacob gonna add somebody to the mix? Because it's only a steel cage. So all those bloodline members could come over the top, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so yeah. Dominic and AJ. Dominic is really one of my favorites right now. So I wouldn't mind. I don't mind that. Even if it's not a great match, but I do think when you put AJ Styles in the mix with Dom, and Dom is so smooth in the ring, I think that'll be good. And then John. So oh shit. So I
It
misspoke.
has
Night
it
2 looks
has
like huh?
oh now let's say Dom and AJ, that has the potential to be Dom's best singles match.
Dom has been rising to the. Dom is pretty good singles. I'll never forget who was it on Raw. Was it Penta? He caught that. He dove. It was a spinning head. Like he did a dive, the suicide dive.
Oh, that
Caught-
oh yeah, that suicide DDT.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that was a
It
PLE. That was a PLE.
was it appeal. Okay,
That was Backlash.
backlash. That man, Dom can rise to the occasion. So you put him in there with AJ. That'll help booster his Intercontinental title resume if he wins. I'm gonna spend my money on night two. I'm gonna spend my money on night two. I misspoke, y'all. Night one is for the birds. I don't care about all this. I don't care about Sami Zayn and Karrion Cross, and I love Karrion Cross, but it's not. If it had the stipulation, it would mean more because you've been attacking this man with a pipe, beating him backstage. You just sent me flyers. Salute to you, Ashley. I'm about to pull them up right now. Um, it would mean more if you just man no last man standing match. So I was wrong. Night two, that literally could be SummerSlam in and of itself. If you add that TLC match, I gotta buy tickets to night two. Night one, I might let slide, but I do want to see Roman. There's an aura. When you hear that music, I want to be up there throwing up my ones. Not not strip club ones. That's a different type of ones we throw up. I want to throw up. You know what I'm saying? Like I got it, man. I'm trying to get that. Oh, September 9th. Oh, we got plenty of time to promote. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna load these up to the computer and I'm gonna start posting them when we on lives. But salute September 19th, Friday, September 19th. Marrow Pro Revenge. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. But night two is fire, and I'm actually mad at myself for not catching that. I think it's just the lackluster SmackDown. Some of the builds aren't as good as I would like them to be. That it just has me deterred, and also scared. Not scared. I'm not scared, but I don't know, man. I think the build could have been better. I think tonight's SmackDown could have been better. And oh shit, what am I doing here? I'm over here. Okay, there it is. SmackDown card. I mean, SummerSlam card. Gamash, what match are you looking forward to? And are you a night one guy or night two? I can go over the card again. Is it
What was
Jelly
card
Roll?
one?
Card one, night one. Raquel and Roxanne. They got the tag champs against up for grabs against Alexa and Charlotte Flair. You got Jelly Roll and Randy Orton taking on Drew and Logan. You got Roman and Jay versus Braun. Tiffany Stratton, Jade battling out for uh the women's WWE title. Sami Zayn, Karrion Cross, Gunther, CM Punk.
Um,
Mm. Mm.
for
I
night
think the
one, probably the Roman match, just because Roman Reigns is in it. But here's the thing:
night one is Roman Reigns.
I almost want to say Gunther and Punk, but that's only because I have a little theory that we might get a surprise cash in. I don't know why I feel like that, despite the injury claims. I just have that feeling for some weird reason.
So you think Seth is? Do you think the injury is over exaggerated?
I do, and I think they did that purposely.
I'm not mad at that. If you are right, night one turns into a crazy night. But when I'm looking at it, my wallet is like it got a tear coming out of it because I don't want to spend a lot of money on that. And I'm looking at it going. The only thing is, um, Logan Paul has had a history of good matches. Drew McIntyre has a history of good matches. Randy Orton's always good. Randy Orton is like mediocre at worst. Like his worst matches are like people's like as an average match. It ain't a bad match. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Um, I just think Sami Zayn, Karrion Cross needs a stipulation because they've already battled twice. So you're getting another regular standard. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that's where they could t- tune up a little bit, turn up that heat. Roman's match is always good to me. I think I just need that aura, man. And there's too many. Him and Jay Uso and Braun. I don't think it'll be bad. This wasn't. I want to see Roman Reigns solo dolo. You know what I mean? I this was not on my bingo card, and it seems like it's just thrown. Like when I'm looking at the card, I can almost miss his name. You know what I mean by accident, just because it's just jammed right on this thing I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at this, trying to get that glare off for y'all. Roman's name is literally in the middle of the card with Jay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. I can see like a glare and all that, so I'm trying to. But yeah, it just I can miss it. But uh, Bunny to walk into the ring, smack the dog shit out of Logan Paul. I'm not happy about night one in comparison to night two. All championship matches. This is night of champions. This is what we should have got a night of champions. All championship
Yeah.
matches. So I'm cool with that. How did you feel about Cody Rhodes talking tonight, man? I thought it put me to sleep. When his music hit, I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what he got to say. He about to and I woke up and he wasn't even in the ring no more, bro. I was like, shit, I missed that segment. I had to go watch it
Mm.
on Twitter real quick. How are you about
I,
him and Cena in their
I mean,
rivalry
I
where they're
just
at?
don't think it's fair that when it comes to Cody and Cena doesn't make the time to promote their matches. He made the time for Orton, he made the time for Punk, but with Cody, I don't know why he just hasn't, and it falls under Cody every time, and I don't think that's fair.
I ain't think of it like that, but damn. Um, there hasn't been much from John going into this.
Nah, he doesn't come back till I think next week.
Well, someone's gonna get laid out because they gotta juice it up. They gotta hype the match up. But I don't. Damn, I didn't think of it like that. I mean, but hey, do you think John Cena loses this belt?
Unless they really do the double heel turn, I just don't see Cena losing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't mind seeing Cody pick that belt up and finish the year strong. Cena getting a rematch and they having a rubber match. Ooh. But I think if you do a rubber match, so I don't think Cena is looking to become an 18-time champion. I think the whole lore of the run was for him to break 16 and become 17. So that's the downfall. If Cena does win, what is next for John Cena? He's beaten CM Punk. He's beaten Randy Orton. He's beaten R-Truth. Who else did he battle during his run? Is that it?
That's about it. And then he had the
I
tag
remember when he
team match
announced.
with Logan versus Cody and Jay. That's really it.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're not gonna lie, man. I expected a lot more out of this farewell tour from John Cena. I remember when he said he got 30, 40 appearances or whatever. We started thinking about what matches. I remember me and Archie, you can go back to these uh podcasts, the lives, and we were talking about like 30, 40 matches, but he didn't say matches. It was just understood and interpreted by some, me being one of them, That it was matches. It's like 2, maybe 3 a month, depending. This has been lackluster, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Travis Scott thing messed it up. The Rock messed it up. The Rock coming out to say there was never a plan, even further. Like, all right, dude, you dropped the ball. You ain't gotta kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dropped it. Leave it be. We can pick this motherfucker up and run with it. You going on a daytime talk show or whatever it was, uh, when no one asked you to. No one needed clarification on what happened at WrestleMania from you. We just didn't see you. So now it's when are we gonna see him? You know what I'm saying? What up, Adam? Salute to you in the chat, good brother. Um, Man, did you hear about Travis Scott though? You ain't hear about it?
I'm not surprised. No, I did. I'm not surprised about it though.
They said Travis Scott wanted to kill people. I'm sorry. I don't know if any of this is true because WWE, if they want to slander you, they yeah, I mean, they'll put the information out there whether right, wrong, or indifferent. And hold on. I have got to see. Uh I have got to see. Yeah, they said that I guess he was trying to kill people, like, you know what I'm saying? And that just wasn't having that. Travis Scott and WWE's falling out was reportedly due to the fact that WWE would not allow Scott unalive members of the audience. Now, I'm pretty sure he wanted to fake it, do it for whatever, but that would just look crazy. That would look crazy. Now, I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
if
doing the
that's true.
most.
I don't know how true that is. But let's just say they just fell out because the last thing I heard was that's also might I don't know, but that might be, but whatever. I heard he was just a slow learner, and there was a tweet about that a couple weeks ago. They was having problems learning. Um, can serve as a wake up call. The celebrities will do what celebrities do, making appearances next day. WrestleMania main events should be all about the wrestlers. That's someone's comment under one of these things about Travis Scott. Um, but this is gonna forever. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to put this. I'm about to send this. Shit. Come on, man. I think Travis Scott ruined that moment. That John Cena heel turn, we can never compare. One, you can never compare it to Hogan's now. You can never compare it to the NWO turn.
No,
But because the impact on wrestling, what happened afterwards, right? And nothing happened afterwards. But this photo, I'm about to go to one of those accounts that be like, you know how on like Facebook you can go to those accounts that be like, can someone edit him out? I'm gonna see if someone can edit him out and put like I don't know Stone Cold or put the Undertaker or put anybody in there. Put nobody in there. This picture, my
uh,
man single handedly ruined ruined WrestleMania. Look at his face,
like,
like he belongs here.
you know how you know how you look at a photo and you just look at it like someone in the photo just doesn't belong in it. That's what that is.
Oh my god, yeah, 100%. He doesn't belong. And it's okay. It's okay. This is gonna be one of my favorite pictures for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Vinny, you say it's from Russell. You're right. It is from Russell. Oops, that is a troll account, but that just makes it more funny. But you know what? You're right. That got me. I just noticed that Russell. Oops. I just noticed it once you said it. Russell. Oops. You got people thinking it's Russell Ops. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So I guess the thing about killing audience members is made up. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it, right? But no, in all seriousness, Travis Scott should not be there, brother. I don't
No.
All right, they just made a post, a picture for that
Oh, the
super
official
tag
poster.
6-way tag team TLC title match. That is insane. Um, it's got to be night. That's got to be night two because there's more matches on night one. So I'm if this is night two is stacked. Night two is good. Night two, I might just
That would make night two all championship matches, right?
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm actually, you know what? I think my money is well spent because if I do buy tickets to night one, I do think there's some show stealers and being in the vicinity of Roman Reigns when that music hits, when that head of the table or music hits and the lights, that's always fantastic. Then I'm not a Jey Uso fan, but let's be clear: when that music hits, you moving. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna enjoy yourself. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to. I don't know if I'm gonna get tickets to both nights, but I'm definitely gonna get tickets tonight too. So I'm flying up there. Yo, why you come up here with? Came up here with a tablet with some weird music playing. It's not weird. All right. You got anything else, Gamaj, for this little one starts wilding out on me?
Nah, that's about it. Other than that, I just thought SmackDown was mid, to be honest.
Was there anything that stuck out to you though? Like, was there anything outside of the Hogan tribute, outside of maybe the new TLC 6-man tag title match being announced, and you know what I'm saying?
I'll say this: I hope Alexa Bliss is okay because she busted her nose, and I think it happened when she did the Twisted Bliss from outside the ring on Raquel, and that joint was just leaking, bro.
It
So I
was.
hope she's good.
Salute to her. I'm gonna try to go back and see if I can watch it and see what happened. Um, but you know what I'm saying? End of the day, she will be in the building at SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she got that hurt. I hope that everything is as intended. But yeah, I don't have nothing else. If that's the case, tap in with us. Make sure you hit the notification bell, hit the share, hit the like. Go ahead and leave a comment. It'll never hurt. You know what I'm saying? We will see y'all Monday back after Monday Night Raw. Big, big Monday Night Raw. I'm hoping for because it's the week of SummerSlam. Uh, DNA. If you didn't know, DNA has a whole uh wrestling bars battle coming up this week. Uh, there's the information. It's on his X account, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But there it is. You can get the Ticketmaster. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not understanding what's happening, it says it at the top. It is DNA and Saga taking on Tay Rock and Chess, all wrestling bars battle. So if you're in the vicinity, go ahead and stop by, get a ticket. A lot of stuff going on this week, a lot of moving parts. Um, we'll be back with the Wednesday Night Wars again. And I'm not sure if we're gonna always come on Fridays. I'm not sure, but hit that notification bell so you can be tapped in. So when we go live, you'll know and we can tap in. Make sure to hit the like on the way out, and we are out. See y'all Monday. Holla at y'all.